I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
Hey guys, welcome to Staying Salty. If you haven't been here before, my name is Miranda, and this week we're going to be talking about one of the most painful and uncomfortable and just like extremely self-conscious inducing things that CFers, at least in my case, deal with, and that's something that we call CF belly. And I honestly am not even sure what causes it. I just know that whenever I'm sicker and I'm coughing more, my ribs and my stomach they kind of get distorted and extremely painful, to the point that anytime that I eat, or sometimes just for fun, my stomach decides to make me look like I'm around 6 to 8 months pregnant. And this will vary on the day, it will vary on how sick I am, and it'll vary on how much I eat as to just how much my stomach will blow up. And it is so painful. Like, I get to the point sometimes where it feels like my skin is ripping, like it's so swollen, my entire belly area. And I mean, it's one, incredibly painful, and when it happens, like, whoa, you just fell. Okay, so sorry about that. What I was saying was, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, clothes. So, like, with clothes, it's so difficult to wear pants because it's putting pressure. But then if I wear a dress or something, this is kind of where the self-conscious part plays into it, as to, like, if I wear a dress and it's tight around my stomach, I'm gonna look pregnant. And it's like, a lot of the times I won't leave the house like that. Other times I just embrace it and like pretend I'm pregnant for a day, because I know tomorrow it's probably not gonna be like that. Like, I've been dealing with it a lot recently because I have this insane staph sinus infection, and that's been, messing with my lungs and all this other stuff, and I've been coughing a lot more, and I've been dealing with a lot more nausea and such from the postnasal, from all of the infection on my head and the crazy antibiotic rinses that I'm having to do and stuff. And like, my stomach's been hurting a lot. I haven't been able to eat the way that I need to, and it's just incredibly painful. I don't really have it right now, or I would show you, but I'm gonna put in things here that I have of when in the past I have dealt with it and recorded it. The most frustrating thing about the CF gut is, like, I'm eating and I'm hungry. Like, I'm so hungry. So I'm not eating too fast. I'm eating at the right pace, but I get so ridiculously nauseous and I don't know what the burping's from, but I'll get so nauseous and I have to stop eating. But even though, like, I haven't eaten all of my food, my stomach swells up to the point that, like, my pants can't button anymore. And like, these fit me like a minute ago, and all of a sudden now they don't, and it's so painful. Yeah, I thought I would show a clip of me like standing up. This isn't as bad as it gets. This is like, I'm catching it just at the beginning stages, and if it progresses further throughout the day or like another day, I'll show that. But so, like, right now, like, this is usually flat, and now I look like I'm like 3-4 months pregnant. And like I said, like, my pants no longer button. And like, literally 5 minutes ago they were buttoned and I felt fine, and then I eat and all of a sudden I'm in like a ridiculous amount of pain. I think the worst pain is like this here, and like the pressure you get like in the lower part. I don't know if everyone gets that pressure. It could also be because like I'm bruised from insulin right there, and like, I don't know, but oh, it's so painful. Every now and then I get this really weird CF belly, and it, of course has to happen on Christmas. I've literally barely eaten anything today. So now that you know what I think at least plays into when I deal with it personally, I know other people deal with it for many other reasons A lot of people just strictly with GI problems will get it. Some people just get out of the blue. At least with the people that I've spoken to about this that also have CF, like we kind of deal with it on a spectrum. Some of us have different reasons for dealing with it than others, and some people have it to more extremes. So now that I kind of have that part out of the way, this is what I do about it. One of the biggest proactive things that is really important to do to try to decrease the amount of times that I get it has really been like insane amount of like core exercising and Pilates and just really working on making my core as strong as possible so that if it is my coughing and whatever that's distorting my muscles, I'm able to kind of keep it tighter and not, I'm able to control my coughs better so things don't get moved around so much and not so much strain is put on everything. And that for me has always been like my go-to proactive thing to do. I haven't been doing the core work as much as I need to, which is why I've been dealing with it more often. At least, I mean, that's the way the lines have connected for me. Yeah, I really need to get back into it. And like my yoga mat's right there just staring at me like, take me outside and work on yourself. I find like whenever I'm taking fish oils and things like that, everything moves a lot easier and I am not as likely to get insanely bloated. Also, like a ton of water. Like CFers need tons of water anyway. Like everyone in the world does. No one drinks enough water, but water really does, at least for me, help. With the whole clothes and self-conscious and whatever side of this, either one, I've had to learn how to embrace it to an extent, or two, I just honestly, like, it's painful. So it's not even that I'm like, oh, I don't want people to see me looking like this. Like, it's fucking painful, and it's constantly a reminder that I look like that and like that I'm dealing with something, and I hate it so much. A lot of the times I'll joke about it. Honestly, I think humor is one of the only ways that I learned that I can cope with it. And I'll joke about how I look pregnant, and I'll just joke about whatever and be super self-deprecating in a way because I feel way worse about myself, body image-wise, whenever I'm dealing with this than when I'm not. And that's just facts. So I'll wear bigger t-shirts a lot of the times. I have higher waisted jeans that fit me really comfortably whenever I am dealing with this. Like I have these Levi mom jeans that just fit perfectly over where my stomach starts to distend. So whenever my stomach is getting that way, I'm able to kind of just put those on and they feel a little bit more comfortable. Leggings or sweatpants, it depends on where the band goes as to if I'm able to wear it comfortably. And with dresses, I've gotten some really cool, I don't have them here with me, they're still in Louisiana, which I'm so sad about because I really need them lately. I got these like off the shoulder cute like bigger dresses that I'll put on where you can't see like the shape of my stomach. So just trying to figure out ways to camouflage it into the clothes, just so I don't also, like I might be dealing with the pain, but I'm not also going to be dealing with the anxiety of other people seeing it and judging me or whatever, you know, self-conscious issues decide to pop up in my head at the moment. I'm really curious as to how you guys deal with CF belly. 1, have you heard of it before? 2, have you dealt with it? 3, what do you think causes yours? Is it something GI? Do you think it's also related to how much you're coughing? Like, I want to know because, like, I really don't know what causes it. And, like, I've spoken to doctors about it, but I don't really think they do either. And also, if you do deal with it, how do you feel about it? Does it make you incredibly self-conscious as well? How do you wear clothes? Like, it's kind of like how I 90% of the time can't wear a bra because it just restricts my breathing too much. So like when I deal with CF belly, like pants are the devil, or I just don't know the right ones. I don't know. So if you guys could tell me, that would be great. So if you guys have any recommendations for myself or other CFers that are dealing with it, please tell me in the comments down below, and everyone else, and let's have a discussion about this. Also, side note to this video, if you haven't voted already in the early voting and you are 18 years of age or older, tomorrow, November 6th, please, please, please go and vote. Put your voice out there, and if you don't really understand what's on the ballot or what's at stake, please research. I will put links to websites that can give you information on all of that down below. And if you are registered to vote, please, please, please go and vote. It is so important for everything. And in addition to voting, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we put up a new video. I am going to put my social media accounts as well as the channels in the description down below with those websites on the amendments and voting and all of those other things. Like this video and share it if you liked it or found it useful or relatable or just want to spread awareness on this crazy painful thing that we call sea of belly. I will see you guys next week, and until next time, remember to stay salty.